There will always be a need for quality products sold at fair prices from a trusted source. But a disruptive business environment has added pressures for customers and sellers alike. Coupled with opportunities around tech development and e-commerce, service enhancements, and the like, it means the distributor business model is changing. So how can companies best approach the new normal? Joining us today is Paul Farrell, VP of Product Management at Netsuite, to bring some insight into that discussion. Paul, let's talk about the biggest changes that you see taking place in the distributor business model right now.
Yeah, well, I think the distributor business model has been in a state of gradual disruption over the last couple of decades now. First, with competition that came from the introduction of e-commerce, disrupting that local model, the emergence of massive players growing through acquisition, and the evolution and growth of marketplaces like Amazon. And in order to thrive, distributors have had to excel with customer service, experience, and the total solution, providing the real best price to its customers, delivering the right product at the right time, the right place, and at the right cost. All of those things distributors know well. And this is required through selling through multiple channels and evolving channels from your sales force, remote and in-house, commerce channels, point of sale, marketplaces, and at all times delivering that consistent first-class experience that customers demand. And all this with tighter margins, requiring leaner and more efficient processes and leaner inventory. And today, many distributors are monetizing that total solution with new recurring revenue subscription business models. These business models normally associated with software and service and media companies. Now, these provide stable revenue streams for the distributor and improve consistent experience for customers, and it's a real winning model. However, like all great opportunities, there are also great challenges.
Yeah, and speaking to those challenges, obviously you mentioned the recurring revenue model. Let's talk about some of the most challenging to incorporate and how you are seeing distributors tackle those.
Yeah, sure. So if we look at the challenges facing those distributors, reducing cost while increasing experience is difficult. More inventory and more people is not going to do it. You need more efficiencies. And new business models that are introduced come with danger. So, for example, adding a new commerce channel that doesn't have good access to current unallocated inventory or future supply or has inconsistent pricing, it can destroy a reputation or cause high levels of unwanted cost. And adding an external channel with someone like Amazon, for example, might generate some instant revenue, but you might be giving away your sales secret sauce. Your data is one of your biggest assets, and you need to protect it accordingly. And we see ubiquitous access to information. Digital consumers expect anywhere, anytime access to their information. And do you have this? Do your employees? And if you don't, it's unlikely your customers do either. And they will start to gravitate to those distributors that do. And as I mentioned, recurring business models are a great way of generating consistent long-term revenue that is far more easy to plan around. However, many traditional distribution systems will find this business model alien, and they will struggle to bill properly or to recognize revenue efficiently, and hence cause massive administration issues and costs.
That's really interesting. So with that being said, are there specific types of resources that you would encourage distributors to pursue in order to better manage some of these issues?
Absolutely. Of course, the best choice they can make is to leverage a technology partner that has expertise in each of these areas, one that has a track record of delivering the flexibility a modern distributor needs. Now, I obviously would say NetSuite, since we cater to manufacturers, distributors, retailers, and service companies. We're in a unique position of having best-in-class tools that will support really any type of business model, both today and tomorrow, in the way in which a company wants to evolve. Now, we're not alone in providing this, but I give you that as an example to make sure you have a foundation of technology that will support you now and, more importantly, into the future. And you want to, the other thing you really want to make sure you concentrate on as well, resource-wise, is look for tools to automate the mundane but vital tasks. So, for example, there are many hidden gems within businesses like rebates and trade promotions, etc. Getting that right ensures you're delivering the right price at the right time and delivering the most timely cash flow up and down the value chain. And even though it's not going to necessarily increase revenue in the short term, it will in the long term as you become a lot more efficient and vibrant. And before introducing a new business model, understand how you're going to bill it, how you're going to recognize the revenue. Sales and other areas of business have great ideas, but if it can't be executed efficiently, it can be very costly. And finally, manage your data as one of your greatest assets. The data that supports the way that you market, sell, plan, supply, and invoice your products may be far more valuable than your customer lists and your margin information. Don't give it up to third parties. Do you have an analytics employee on staff or a data scientist to optimize this asset? The emergence of artificial intelligence and machine learning will revolutionize many industries. Understanding, protecting, and using it will drive the next wave of success.